Всем привет, ребят! Продолжаем гамыськать дальше. Что ж, у нас еще куча есть квестов и прочего-прочего. Даже не знаю, глаза разбегаются, вроде хочется все изучить, а одновременно надо как-то прокачать себе новые заклинания, то я как этот бегаю с непонятным набором.
Revelio.
See what a nice mushroom you're about now. Why the crackle you are? Are you sure you're not a mushroom?
Revelio.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Accio. Too late for you to learn the Revelio.
Slow down!
Ну вот, я теперь козявки не смогу достать.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Запомните эту локацию, потом сюда вернусь. Фига бабочки текает от меня.
Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio.
Stop! I'm afraid of
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Сейчас мы эту штуку распознаем для начала.
It's hard to see a student so comfortable.
Revelio.
Там как будто типа моя помощь нужна, допка. Куча. А, плюками уже были.
Another detention! Another! And
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems. On Diffindo, I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
My entire family.
Off on another adventure.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Accio!
It's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Someone gets struck by a cursed bird.
Over here!
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep it. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Aleksandr always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Ну что, погнали. Та самая знаменитая Z, которую некоторые блогеры не любят повторять.
Ready to actually try it out?
Закрыт, да, слой. Зато теперь есть огонь новый.
Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft
Revelio.
intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that. Nice
Так
work.
вот как надо теперь поджигать те самые чаши. Это
It's a tad
удобнее,
hot.
чем инцендио.
You'll get used to it.
That's it!
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Leviosa.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Какой вреднюля.
Revelio.
Готово.
Your brain doesn't fill up. You're entitled to your opinion.
If it is
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about.
To think it was beneath us all this time. there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Профессор Чесночёк. Не знаю, что на ней так все сошлись во мнении, что вай. По-моему, излишнее внимание к ней. Я уже молчу про моды, которые ее немножечко, так скажем, предраздевают.
Revelio.
Блин, ну когда мне уже изучить эти Авада Козявр? Я так понимаю, это мандрагору надо еще купить, чтобы поюзать. Где-то я видел чувака, который продает подобное. Сейчас сразу одну мусор продадим.
My young friend.
You certainly don't look like any school.
Hello, nice to see you again.
You as well. What can I help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Glad you were able to stop by.
Так, нет, это не этот чувак, другой.
Hello. Do you have any...
Hello. I'm Priya Tread.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
Жесть, метла. Трэш. О, мандрагор.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice
Отлично,
of
мы
you
это
to
купили.
stop by.
Levioso. Defender. Levioso. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Defender.
Блин, 4-я вкладка пока закрыта.
Levioso. Levioso. Defender. Revelio.
used for... Huh?
Oh, that was meant for me.
Simon Incendio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You can't stop us.
Protego. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Revelio.
Not like I pull out now. Lucky if I've been in one now.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Frank, almost. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest. Dead.
Accio. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them. Run the other way when they see me.
Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Someone's been taken out last me!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio.
I will avenge your death.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo. Accio. Incendio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Revelio.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Revelio.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
What do you have in store for me this time?
Опять эти зеленые камни. Может, новое заклинание на них попробовать. Оу, yeah.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
А где-то еще, значит, есть камень. Вон, вижу.
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
Да ладно, еще что ли где-то есть? Или там в чем-то другом прикол?
Reparo. Lumos.
Да вроде нет.
Accio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Наконец.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snooswort.
Готово.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates
Wingardium
up.
Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Flouting the norms of the day, I see. I suppose we each bloom in our own way.
Так, понятно, ФВ.
Defendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Repulsor.
Фига, тут ништяки прячутся. Что, по нем шарики поздуваем маленько. Почему бы и нет?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decide. In the absconder's cave, then.
Could you please remind me what you needed help with?
My friend Milo and I went to an acromantulas. It didn't go well. I'm hoping someone can retrieve an heirloom from Milo's body to give.
Could you
Я
please
планировал
remind
ему
me
просто
what
продать
My friend
карту.
Milo and I went to an It didn't go. Ah, you look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you just.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Hello. Do you...
That I do?
Just explore...
Aye. Bit of a name's Lee. Now, I wouldn't... What do you say, my...
Something to consider.
Aye, let me...
What do you have for sale?
Крайне бесполезный разговор с мужиком был.
Pleased to see Arn has his belongings back. Ranrock and his loyalists will think twice before trying that again. I shall hope to do business with you again. That's been a pleasure. Perhaps a visit to the garment shop might be in order.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. What's that? Settled.
Вот это я понимаю, да, сразу разница. А то я мучился с этим инцендио.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Brilliant. Revelio.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Befitting attire. Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell in your
Revelio.
practice before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Kitchen room quickly.
What are you doing out here?
Challenging you to a game of Summoner's Court. I think it's time you faced a real opponent, outside of Ronan's little lesson in charms class. Summoner's Court isn't just a game. It's a battle of skill. A test of a witch or wizard's mettle. What say?
I'm in. Let's do it.
Brilliant! Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Блин, я по сути ему
That was
помог.
one for the ages. Accio. Nothing to it. Lucky shot. Accio. All in the wrist.
Accio.
Да, я сделал только хуже.
Wait, did I win? I won! We should have bet a few galleons on that round. Care to go again?
I'm game for another round.
Gran. Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. Try to beat that.
Accio.
Упс!
Accio. Damn want. You're not bad at this. Accio. Nothing to it.
Accio.
Да какого такого?
I've
У
seen
него
worse.
отпрыгивает и обратно возвращает.
I'm game for...
Нифига я должен у него выиграть по-любому.
Summoner's Court. The ever-changing game. Accio. All in the wrist. Accio. Didn't think you were a match for me. Accio. Try to beat that. Missed the mark a bit on that one. Accio. Nothing to it. Accio.
Я все уронил.
I've seen worse. Ket. Another time. Can't say I blame you.
Ладно, что-то мне не везет здесь, ну нафиг.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio. 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 Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio.
Arn has his belongings back. See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure. Perhaps a visit to the garment shop might be in order.
Revelio.
Lumos. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. Levioso. Lindo. Levioso. Defendo. Levioso. Defendo.
Worms beat heart.
Take things.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Как туда попасть к ней?
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more...
Флипендо теперь у нас есть.
Do so here in the greenhouse. Look at that. You're a natural.
Ладно, ребят, пожалуй, на этом все. Всем поки-поки.